Well, we'd like to welcome you back to Carnegie for some basketball on this homecoming edition. The Carnegie Wildcats are taking on the Indiahoma Lady Warriors.
Indiahoma will start out with the tip. Ramirez will bring it down. Go to the corner to McClung. Stole by Longhat.
She'll pass it over to Davis inside and misses the layup.
Rebound by McClung, but traveled in the process. It'll be Wildcat basketball.
Burkham inbounds into Longhat over to Davis. Burkham caught with a travel.
Lady Wildcats will put the pressure on the defense here. Ramirez will walk it up past half court. Over to Tiskey. Down low. Shot up and no good by Zollers.
Rebound by Ricker. Burkham driving. Her layup is up and in.
Ramirez over to McClung. Sorry, Zollers. Down to McClung. Ball tip.
Stolen away by Barebow. Should be fouled.
Foul will be on Richardson. First foul of the game, first team foul.
Burkham into, go right back to Burkham. She'll take no good. Ball bouncing around. Longhat gets tied up.
Jump balls stay here with the Lady Wildcats.
Burkham into Longhat. Her shot is up and
in. Ramirez. Drive the lane. Shot attempt to be fouled by Burkham. That'll be Burkham's first. Lady Wildcats' first team foul. Put Ramirez at the line to shoot two. First one's off the mark. She'll go 1 for 2.
Inbound into Burkham, over to Longhat, back to Burkham. Burkham gets fouled again.
Foul will be on Tiskey. And the second team foul.
Burkham into Davis. Right back to her, to Ricker. Back to Burkham, to Davis. Barebow inside to Burkham. Davis.
Over to Richardson. To McClung. To Zollers for threes, no good. loose ball go out of bounds, and they'll say it goes to the Lady Wildcats.
Burkham will bring it up for the Wildcats. Ricker for three. That one falls.
Mila Ricker for three. Tiskey. Skip over to Zollers. Zollers for three, no good. Be a jump ball. And stay here with the Lady Warriors. Richardson. Inbound to Ramirez. Ramirez going to slow it down a little bit. Driving lane, floating jump shot, no good. Rebound by Riker. Loose ball, taken by Ramirez. Over to Richardson, back to Ramirez. Back to Richardson, top of the key. Richardson over to Ramirez, back to Richardson. Zollers for another three, no good.
Burkham with that rebound. Barebow back to Burkham. Davis inside to Barebow. Long hat, long two, no good.
Tied up by Davis, and that'll stay here. Burkham inbound to Davis, over to Barebow.
Ricker back to Davis up top. Over to Burkham. In the corner to Barebow. Shot. Up and in.
Off the glass and in for Barebow. That'll force the Lady Warriors to take a timeout. 3:38 left in the first quarter. Your Lady Wildcats 9, Indiahoma Lady Warriors 1.
We will take a short break. We would like to take a second to thank our sponsors, Blue Canyon Wind Farm, Carnegie Fiber, Farmers Bank, and Liberty Drug.
Down. Inbound to Ramirez. She'll go over to Zollers. Back to Ramirez. Back to Zollers. To Ramirez. To Tiskey. She'll drive baseline. And that'll be a blocking foul.
Foul will be called on Davis. That'll be her first. Third team foul. Escardo checks in.
Ramirez inbound to Tiskey. Layup up and no good. She'll get the rebound into Zollers, and that will be good.
Over to Ricker, back to Burkham. She drives up the middle. Davis for three. That one falls.
Paxton Davis for three. Zollers back to Ramirez. Back to Zollers. Back to Ramirez. Just kind of passing it back and forth here. Zollers go down low to McClung, back up top to Zollers. Ramirez a drive. Should be fouled on the shot. I believe it's going to be on the Scardo. No, long hat.
Be her first, fourth team foul.
Get the first to go.
Collins checks in for Ricker.
Ramirez will hit the pair of them. To Ramirez, to Zollers, to Tiskey. By the way, the Lady Wildcats are running a box and one on Tiskey. You got Paxton Davis face guarding and on Tiskey, and she will pick up a foul there.
That will be her second, fifth team foul.
And she will come out. Fifth team foul put Tiskey at the line to shoot two. Bring it down herself. Back to Ramirez. Over to Zollers. Back to Ramirez.
Ball stolen by Burkham. Jump shot no good, but she's fouled on the play.
I believe that'll be on Richardson. And that'll be her second. Third team foul.
Burkham's first is off the mark. Makes her second.
Barabo checking in for Scardo.
1:04 left in the first quarter.
Ramirez to Zollers for three, off the mark.
Rebound by Barabo. Over to Longhat to Burkham.
Collins for three, and that's good. Zollers on the wing. Over to Richardson. Back to Ramirez. To Zollers. Throw it away. To Collins. Over to Burkham.
In the corner to Miller for three, and that one falls.
Saying Miller for three to end the first quarter. At the end of the first quarter, your Lady Wildcats 18, Indiahoma Lady Warriors 6.
We would like to take a second to thank our
Be Lady Wildcat basketball to start the second quarter here.
Barebow inbounds to Burkham. Over to Miller for three. That one's off the mark.
Rebound by Tiskey. Give it to Ramirez, who bring it up to the top of the key. Over to Zollers. To Richardson. Back to Ramirez. To Richardson. Back to Ramirez. She'll drive baseline. Shot will be blocked by Barebow. Burkham and Miller to Longhat.
Back up top to Burkham, over to Collins. Burkham thought about it. Miller thought about it. Collins will. That one's off the front of the basket. Longhat's putback no good.
Ramirez to Richardson. Richardson's long jump shot is good.
Burkham brings it up for the Wildcats. Over to Collins. Inside to Barebow. No shots, no good.
I'll get Miller. Saying Miller, that'll be her first.
First team foul of the quarter. Ricker checks in for Miller.
Ramirez. Go over to Richardson. Skipped over back to Ramirez. To Zollers. To Richardson. To Ramirez. Richardson will take the three on the wing. Long, no good. Rebound. Still loose. Finally picked up by Barebow.
Burkham to Ricker for three. No good.
Rebound by Tiskey. Ramirez in the lane, kicked out on the wing to Richardson. She'll drive lane. A running jump shot, no good. Floater.
Longhat with over to Collins. To Ricker for three.
I believe that ball was tipped. No good. Rebound by Tiskey. Ooh, Ramirez will get caught in the travel.
Barco checks in for Longhat. Burkham to Ricker. Up top of Collins. Back to her. To Burkham. Barebow on the block. Her shot is up and no good.
Rebound by Tiskey. Ramirez over to Zollers. Skips across to Richardson, back to Ramirez, back to Richardson. Zollers for three, in and out. Rebound by Collins.
Burkham driving, Ricker for three. No good. Ball goes out of bounds. Possession goes to the Lady Warriors.
McClung checks back in for the Lady Warriors. Richardson over to Ramirez for a long three. She'll connect.
Ricker to Barco.
High post to McClung. Kick back out to Ramirez. And Zollers for three. She'll connect.
The Lady Wildcats will take a timeout with 2:36 left in the second quarter. Score is your Wildcats 20. Indiahoma Lady Warriors 14. We would like to take a second to thank our sponsors, Blue Canyon Wind Farm, Carnegie Fiber, Farmers Bank, and Liberty Drug. Will be Wildcat basketball coming back from the break.
Ramirez. She'll take the long. Ramirez. She'll take the long three. No good. Rebound. Back out to Richardson. 18-footer, no good.
Long hat to Ricker. Up top to Collins. Over to Burkham. She'll take the three. That one's no good. Rebound finally picked up by Barco. Burkham jump shot, no good. Whoa, nope, it did fall.
Ramirez to Richardson for three, no good. Ball tipped out of bounds. Stay here with the Lady Warriors. Ramirez tipped out of bounds by Long Hats. Set up and try it again. Long inbound to Richardson. She'll take the long three, no good.
Burkham with the rebound.
Testament to the Lady Wildcat defense here in the first half. The long wing threes are about the only thing the Lady Warriors can get off.
Izquierdo checks in for Barco. Collins inside to Long Hat. Pass is deflected. Izquierdo picks it up. Ricker in the corner. Collins inside to Izquierdo. Her pass is blocked. Ricker for three. That one with 8. Davis, Collins, and Miller with 3 apiece, and Barebow with 2. Long Hat with 2.
For the Lady Warriors, Ramirez is leading the way with 6. Zollers with 5. Richardson has 2, and Tiskey with just 1 point in the first half.
We will be back after halftime. We would like to take a second to thank our sponsors, Blue Canyon Wind Farm, Carnegie Fiber, Farmers Bank. Ooh, coming back from the break, the Carnegie Wildcats 28, the Indiahoma Lady Warriors 14. Wildcats did score 6 points in that last minute to grow their lead. We'll see what they come out with after the half to main.
Ramirez. Looks like we'll get away from the box and one on Tiskey. And they'll just stick with the zone here. Richardson. Ball tipped and taken by Riker.
Over to Long Hat. In the corner, back to Ricker. Up top to Burkham. Davis to Long Hat in the corner. She'll drive. Back over to Ricker. Burkham up top. Davis. Long Hat for three. That one's short. Rebound by Barebow. Burkham up top. Ricker in the corner. Back up top to Burkham. Davis. Long Hat. Pass to Burkham goes through her hands and out of bounds.
Yeah, I believe Davis set almost the whole second quarter with foul trouble at 2 fouls. Inbound to Ramirez. Go to the corner to Tiskey. Go to Richardson on the wing. Back to Ramirez.
Covered by Long Hat.
Ramirez to Zollers. Skipped all the way across to Tiskey. She'll drive the lane, kick back out to Ramirez. We'll get 3 seconds in the lane. Ball turned over to the Lady Wildcats. Tiskey was in there just a little too long.
Burkham, Barebow up top to Ricker. Davis in the corner to Long Hat. She'll drive. No good.
Ramirez to Zollers. Ball tipped and taken by Long Hat. Stop for the jump shot will be good. Ball taken by Barebow.
Burkham, three, no good.
Ball saved by Long Hat. Good jump ball to stay here with the Lady Wildcats. Good hustle play by Long Hat.
Burkham into Long Hat. Davis down low to Long Hat. Shot is no good. Call it out of bounds on the Warriors.
Long Hat up top to Davis.
Burkham back over to Davis. Burkham to Ricker. Back up top to Burkham. Long Hat. Good ball movement. Burkham. Jump shot, no good.
Tiskey. Pull up for a long three, and that's good.
Pass over to Ricker. Back up top to Davis. Miscommunication. Burkham throws it out of bounds.
switch back to the box and one on Tiskey. Not going to let her do that again. Richardson on the wing, high post to Zoller, shot up and good.
Davis to Ricker. Back up top to Davis to Burkham. Long hat in the corner. Over to Davis. That one falls.
Ramirez over to Richardson. Up top to Zollers. Back to Ramirez. Ball taken by Long hat. Go down to Ricker, shot up and good. Lady Warriors will be forced to take a timeout here. 3:12 left in the third quarter. Lady Wildcats 34, Indiahoma Lady Warriors 19.
We would like to take a second to thank our sponsors, Blue Canyon Wind Farm, Carnegie Fiber, Farmers Bank, and Liberty Drug. Collins and Esquerdo check in for the Wildcats.
Inbound to Ramirez. Over to Richardson. Skipped across to Ramirez. She'll pull up long two. No good. Rebound by Zollers. It'll be a jump ball. That'll stay here with the Lady Warriors. Ramirez getting set to check in. Inbound to Tiskey. Back to Ramirez in the corner. Up to Zollers on the wing for three. No good. We'll go over the backboard. Turnover to the Wildcats. Burkham. Over to Davis in the corner to Ricker.
Timeout called by the Lady Wildcats as Ricker gets tied up in the corner.
2:41 left in the third. Lady Wildcats 34. Indiahoma Lady Warriors 19. Halfway through the third, still no fouls on either side. No team fouls.
Burkham set to inbound. Into Escuerdo. Over to Davis. She'll go to Escuerdo in the middle. Pass is deflected and goes out of bounds. Inbounds into Davis. Right back to Burkham. Collins. Back to Davis. Inside to Escuerdo. Ricker in the corner for three. Too long.
Rebound by Richardson. Over to Ramirez. Richardson trying to go inside to Tishke. Back out to Richardson. Down low to McClung. Tishke. She'll pull up for the three. In and out. Rebound by Collins.
In the corner to Ricker. Back up top to Burkham. Collins in the corner for three. That one's too long. Ball goes out of bounds. Lady Warrior basketball.
Ramirez thought about it. Pass over to Zollers for three. No good. Escuerdo with a rebound, but foot on the line. It'll stay here to the Lady Warriors. Inbound to Tishke in the corners. Bring it back up to the top. Out to Ramirez. Over to Richardson will take the long three on the wing, and she'll hit.
Davis to Burkham. Escuerdo down low. Her shot's no good.
Lady Wildcats struggling down low off the glass tonight.
Davis picks up her third.
I believe she's going to set here. I don't know. Inbound to McClung. Over to ball tips. Rebound by Tishke. Richardson to the wing to Ramirez. Down low to McClung. Ball taken away by Longhat. And then Ramirez is going to pick up her first personal of the game. First team foul of the half for the Lady Warriors.
24 seconds left in the third quarter. Collins to Davis, up top to Burkham. Over to Ricker. Collins inside to Burkham. Her shot is up and in.
Great ball movement at the end of the third quarter right there.
The end of the third quarter, Carnegie Wildcats 36, Indiahoma Lady Warriors 22. We would like to take a second to thank our sponsors, Blue Canyon Wind Farm, Carnegie Fiber, Farmers Bank, and Liberty Drug. for Wildcat basketball to start the fourth quarter. Burkham passes over to Davis. Collins in the corner, passes through her hands. Lady Warrior basketball.
Ramirez. Richardson. Over to Ramirez. She'll drive baseline. Floater is blocked by Longhat.
Burkham in the corner to Ricker for three. That one's in and out.
Outlet pass to Richardson. She'll get caught with a travel. Yes, she will. Turn over back to the Lady Wildcats.
Miller checks in for Davis.
Give Davis a break.
Burkham in the corner to Collins. Down low to Longhat. She is fouled on the shot and one. She does not convert.
Ramirez. Zollers for three on the wing. Long, no good. Rebound by Richardson. Ramirez will bring it back to the top. Reset over to Zollers. To Richardson. Ramirez back to Richardson. She'll take the long three at the top. No good. Rebound by Collins.
Burkham over to Miller to Collins. She'll take the three. That one's short. Long rebound by Miller. Burkham in the corner to Ricker for three. That one's long.
Outlet to Richardson. Drive baseline. She will be fouled on the shot.
That'll be on Burkham. That'll be her second. First team foul of the quarter.
First will be off the mark. She'll go 0 for 2.
Ricker with the rebound. Pass to Burkham, sails out of bounds.
Zollers for three on the wing, and that's good.
Miller to Ricker, back to Miller, over to Davis, no, Burkham. Back to Burkham. Collins for three, that one falls.
Ramirez will drive in the lane, be a foul on the floor.
I believe that'll be on Burkham for her third.
Ramirez Inbound, loose ball. Tie ball. It'll stay here.
Excellent effort by Long Hat on that one.
Ramirez. Long inbound to Catavala. Over to Richardson for long three on the wing. No good. And that'll be out of bounds in the Lady Wildcats, and it'll stay here. Inbound to Tischke. Shot up, no good. Rebound by Miller.
Kicks out to Burkham. Long pass to Long Hat. Long Hat for three, no good. Rebound by Miller. Collins driving, jump shot, no good. She gets her own. Putback, no good.
Tischke with the rebound. Richardson will go baseline, shot up. I believe it was blocked by Long Hat.
Burkham to Ricker. Pass back to Burkham, goes out of bounds. Davis checks back in. Burkham to Davis. To Collins. Back up top to Davis. Ricker. Davis for three. That one's short.
Tischke will bring it up. He'll pull up for a long three. No good.
Rebound by Long Hat. Ricker back to Burkham. To Davis. Ricker in the corner. Davis, Collins. Inside to Long Hat. She'll be fouled on the shot. Sends her to the line for two.
That'll be Tischke's third. Just the second team foul of the quarter. Came down on to Tischke, a loose ball. They're going to get Davis.
That'll be her fourth.
Inbound to Catavala to Tischke. She'll go baseline, floater up and in and out.
Ricker with the rebound. Over to Davis. Inside the Barebow to Collins.
Going to run some time here. Attempt to.
It's thrown in the backcourt and it'll go out of bounds.
Inbound to Zollers, back to Ramirez. Over to Richardson. Ball taken by Collins.
Burkham driving. Layup no good.
Outlet to Richardson for the layup, and it is good. approaching the 2-minute mark here in the fourth. Lady Wildcats 41, Indiahoma Lady Warriors 27.
Davis will be fouled.
That'll be Ramirez's second. It's the third team foul of the quarter.
Burkham. Over to Ricker, inside to Barebow. That pass goes almost out of bounds.
Tishke almost lost it. Ramirez on the wing, back to Zollers. In the corner to Richardson for three, no good. Rebound by Burkham.
Down low to Ricker, to Barebow. That one's up and in.
Tishke on the wing to Ramirez to Catavala. Shot blocked by Barebow, but a foul called.
It'll be Barabow's third.
They'll send Catavala to the line to shoot two.
It'll be the fifth team foul, so they will go to the line from here on out.
Catavala will go 1 for 2. And she will get a steal. Down low to Tishke, shot up, no good.
Foul will be called on Davis. That'll be her fifth.
I'll send Richardson to the line. She'll hit the first.
Long hat checks in for Davis. With as hard of defense as Davis plays, I would assume that will not be the only game that she fouls out of this season.
I'm assuming not. Richardson will hit the pair.
Burkham to Ricker in the corner. Barebow. Burkham gets it back.
Right under a minute now.
Scardo, she'll drive, and she will get called for a travel.
Zollers to Richardson. Ramirez underneath. Shot blocked by Barebow.
Kick it out to Ricker. Burkham. Barebow in the corner. She'll drive, jump shot. That one's no good.
Loose ball. Jump ball to stay here with the Wildcats.
26 seconds left in the fourth quarter.
The Lady Wildcats will pick up the win. First game of the 25-26 season. First game under new head coach Peter Gonzalez.
Scardo back to Burkham. Burkham gets fouled.
It'll be on Zollers.
The fourth team foul.
First. Lady Wildcats are going to take a timeout here. think they're going to try to draw up a spread offense here to try to keep off the line, just to delay the time even more.
Long hat set to inbound. Long pass to Burkham. He is fouled again, and that will send her to the line this time.
Zoller's second.
Burkham makes the first. Make the pair of them.
Zollers to Tishke. Ball taken away by Long Hat. Long outlet to Barabo. Layup up and good. And that will be ball game. Final score, Lady Wildcats 47, Indiahoma Lady Warriors 30.
Leading scorers for the Wildcats, Barabo with 6, Ricker with 10, Davis with 5, Collins with 6, Burkham with 12, and Long Hat with 6.
For the Lady Warriors, leading the way was Zollers with 15, Richardson with 9, Ramirez with 6, Tishke with 4, and Catavala with just 1.
We will be back for the boys' game. We would like to take a second to thank our sponsors, Blue Canyon Wind Farm, Carnegie Fiber, Farmers Bank, and Liberty Drug.
Hudson Harrison getting ready to tip off for the Wildcats. Indiahoma will come up with it. Toller on the wing, up to Lockley, back to
Jaron Thompson brings it up for the Wildcats. He kicks it over to Mossman. Up top to Whittington. He'll drive, kick out to Harrison. Will go out of bounds.
Toller on the drive.
He'll be fouled by Harrison. That'll be his first.
Burgess set to inbound to Toller. Over to Lockley. Lockley driving, layup up and good. Jaron Thompson on the drive, and he'll be fouled by Burgess. Be Burgess's first. That'll send Jaron to the line to shoot two. And he'll hit the pair of them. Inbound to Toller. To the middle to Banks. Down to Burgess, off his leg, out of bounds, turn over to the Wildcats.
Jaron Thompson brings it up for the Wildcats. Kicks over to Mossman. He'll drive, kicks back out to Thompson.
They're going to call Jaron Thompson for an offensive foul.
That'll be his first, second team foul.
Inbound to Burgess, over to Toller. Back to Burgess, in the middle, ball tipped away. Out of bounds, and it'll stay here. Inbound to Burgess for a long three, no good. Rebound by Carson Thompson.
Whittington brings it up for the Wildcat. Kicks back over to Carson Thompson, over to Jaron Thompson. Tied up, the ball will stay here after going out of bounds.
Foul on Lockley, I believe. No, they're going to call it on the Wild.
Called it on Harrison. That'll be his second.
Inbound to Stinson. Back to Toller. To Lockley. And another foul on the Wildcats.
That one will be on Galvez. That'll be the fourth team foul of the quarter with 6:14 left.
They're a little more picky here in the boys' game than what there was in the girls' game, for sure. To Lockley. Over to Burgess for a long three, in and out. And that foul will be on the Warriors. On Lockley, it'll be his first.
Whittington to Galvez, up top to Carson Thompson, Jaron Thompson. Kicks it out to Carson Thompson for three. That one's no good.
The Wildcats are going to take a timeout here to discuss some things. .538 left in the first, just a few minutes out of the first quarter, and those Wildcats already with 4 fouls and Indiahoma with 2. Average is about 2 fouls every 30 seconds. It's be a long night if both sides keep this up.
Yep. Very long night.
Toller getting set to inbound. Inbound to Lockley. Over to Burgess. Back to Toller. Back to Burgess, to Lockley in the middle. Kick out to Toller. Loose ball, grabbed by Whittington.
Fast break, kick over to Mossman for three. That
one falls. Toller, back to Burgess. Long pass. Loose, goes to Whittington.
Jaron Thompson back up to Whittington. Back to Jaron Thompson for three. No good.
Johnson will check in for Banks. To Lockley. Pass taken by Mossman.
And he'll be fouled. That'll be the third team foul on the Warriors.
That'll be on Toller. That'll be his first.
Jaron Thompson. Galvez will get caught with a travel.
Looks like Burgess is possibly cramping up. He'll go out and Banks will come back in. Inbound to Johnson. Over to Toller. Johnson. And that's going to be the 5th team foul of the Wildcats. Be on Whittington.
It'll be his first.
Well, that's yeah, I think both sides are going to have to
back off just a little bit to.
Yeah.
Thompson inbounds to Whittington. Over to Mossman. Up top to Carson Thompson to Whittington. Back to Thompson. A little miscommunication. That ball goes out of bounds.
Inbound to Johnson.
Jaron Thompson checks back in.
Lockley, and he will get caught with a travel. Inbound to Jaron Thompson. Miscommunication. I believe Indiahoma will take a timeout here.
We will take a short break with them. We would like to take a second to thank our sponsors, Blue Canyon Wind Farm, Carnegie Fiber, Farmers Bank, and Liberty Drug.
Toller set to inbound. Inbound to Johnson.
Call Whittington with another foul. That'll be his second.
Put Johnson at the line to shoot two. Missed the first. And he'll go 1 for 2.
Jaron Thompson brings it up for the Wildcats. Over to Galvez, to Santacoy. Back to Carson Thompson. Mossman. Over to Jaron Thompson. To Carson Thompson for three, and that one falls.
Inbound to Stinson. Picks his dribble up to Johnson. Inside to Lockley, shot up and no good. Long rebound to Toller, shot up, no good. Shot by Toller, no good.
Rebound by Carson Thompson. Jaron Thompson to Carson Thompson. Back outside to Jaron. Thompson to Mossman. He'll drive the lane. Floater no good.
Johnson with the rebound. Shot up, no good. Got his own rebound. He will get called for a foul. It'll be his first. That's the 4th team foul.
Thompson to Thompson. Up top to Mossman. Back to Jaron Thompson. Over to Galvez for 3. He's no good. Jaron Thompson picks up his second. It was the
7th, 8th team foul.
7th. 3 Wildcats with 2 apiece.
1:23 left in the first. Stinson will miss the first. Hit the second.
Jaron Thompson brings it up for the Wildcats over to Carson. Inside to Mossman. Jump shot falls.
Inbound to Banks. Pick his dribble up. And we'll have another foul.
That one was called on Carson Thompson.
Lockley's first will fall. Lockley will go for 1 for 2.
Thompson. Over to Santacoy to Galvez in the corner. Up top to Jaron Thompson for 3. That one's too strong.
It'll stay here with the Wildcats.
Galvez inbounds to Mossman. Up top to Jaron Thompson. Right back to Mossman. Santacourt and over to Carson Thompson. Jaron Thompson for 3. That one's no good.
Rebound by Banks. Johnson will bring it up. And they're going to hold for the last shot here. Johnson in the lane, shot up, no good. Rebound by Mossman.
Pushing. All the way down the court for 2. At the end of the first quarter, your Carnegie Wildcats 12. The Indiahoma Warriors 6. We would like to take a second to thank our sponsors, Blue Canyon Wind Farm, Carnegie Fiber, Farmers Bank, and Liberty Drug.
Wildcat basketball to start the second quarter here.
Thompson to Santacoy. Over to Carson Thompson. To Jaron. Jaron Thompson to Carson Thompson. He tries to go inside to Mossman. It's tied up a little bit.
Johnson. Toller. Back to Johnson in the lane. Floating jump shot is good.
Thompson. Pass to Mossman is deflected, but Mossman gathers over to Santacoy. Back to Jaron Thompson. He'll shoot the three, and that one's fouled.
Johnson. Loses it. Santacoy picks it up. He'll pull it back out.
Kick over to Galvez. Mossman for three. That one falls. The Warriors will call timeout. 6:33 left in the second quarter. Your Carnegie Wildcats are up 18-8.
Inbound to Johnson. Ball tip taken by Galvez.
Kick back to Thompson over to Santacoy for three, and that one
falls. An illegal screen by Johnson. That's going to be his second.
First foul of the second quarter.
The Wildcats, pretty young squad. 2 freshmen and a sophomore on the court right now, along with 2 seniors.
Galvez to Thompson. Over to Santacoy. To Galvez. Back to Santacoy. Mossman up top. To Galvez. Santacoy gathers it up. Jaron Thompson to Carson Thompson. To Galvez. Inside to Carson Thompson. He will be fouled.
Foul on Banks. Be his first.
His second team foul.
And Stinson will check back in. Mossman will lose it out of bounds. Toller down low to Lockley. Shot up and good.
Thompson to Mossman. He'll take the three. Off the mark. Ball stay here though.
Pulled the trigger a little too hard on that one.
Yeah. Inbound, tries to go Galvez.
Lockley taking it. Johnson. Shot up, no good. Gets his own rebound. Put back is good and a foul.
I believe that foul will be on Galvez. It will. It'll be his second.
Johnson will complete the three-point play.
Mossman for three. That one's off the mark.
Johnson with the rebound. In the lane, layup, no good. Rebound by Mossman. Moving the lane, turn around, kick back out to Stinson. Jump shot, no good. Rebound. Rebound by Johnson, and looked to me like he just lost it. Yeah. I'm going to say it's going to stay here with the Warriors.
Harrison checks back in.
Lockley inbound to Toller. Taken away by Mossman.
They'll give it up to Santacoy. Thompson up top. On the play, over to Harrison. Back to Thompson. Outside to Mossman.
Foul's going to be on Toller. It's going to be his second.
With a third team foul. Inbound into Harrison, up top to Carson Thompson. Over to Mossman for three. That one's off the mark. Harrison will be fouled.
This is going to be on Lockley, his second. Fourth team foul.
Thompson into Mossman. Back up top to Jaron Thompson. For three, and he'll hit that one.
Johnson thought about it. Kick over to Lockley, back to Johnson.
Aaron Thompson over to Santacoy. Aaron Thompson over to Santacoy. Inside to Jaron Thompson, outside to Harrison. Ball stolen away.
Stinson, layup, up and no good. Rebound by Toller.
Ball was blocked by Mossman, but they'll call a foul on him. That'll be his first.
Second team foul. Toller will hit the first.
Whittington checks in. Rebound by Harrison. Jaron Thompson to Carson Thompson. Ball tipped out of bounds by Lockley. Inbound into Jaron Thompson. Over to Harrison. To Mossman. Back to Jaron Thompson. Go up top to his brother. Tries to go inside to Harrison. I believe that foul will be called on
Harrison.
Or
just out of bounds. I don't think they called. Yeah, they did.
Yeah. That'll be his
third. Johnson. In the lane, layup good.
1 minute left in the second quarter. Thompson to Whittington. He'll go inside to Mossman for the layup. That one falls.
Johnson in the lane. Turnaround shot's good. Kind of seems to be the Indiahoma's go-to ISO with Johnson.
Yeah, but it is hard to believe that he didn't walk on that one coming off the court like that.
Stinson will pick up his first foul.
It'll be the 5th team foul.
Send Jaron Thompson to the line for 2.
First is off the mark. Bradley Whittington checks in for his brother. Thompson will hit the second. And Santacoy will check in for him.
Stinson's up good.
Thompson to Whittington in the corner for 3.
Be a jump ball. Ball got stuck. Possession arrow is to the Warriors.
15. Let's just call it 10 seconds left.
I'll hold for the last, and if I'm to guess, Johnson's going to ISO and try to go to the goal. Pull up shot, no good. Rebound by Mossman. Long shot, no good.
At the end of the second quarter, your Carnegie Wildcats 30, Indiahoma Warriors 20. Your leading scorers for the Wildcats are Jaron Thompson with 9. Santacoy with 6, Mossman with 12. All 3 of those names are sophomores and under.
For the Warriors, leading the way is Johnson with 10, Lockley with 5, Stinson with 3, and Burgess and Toller both with 1 each.
We will be back after the half. We would like to take a second to thank our sponsors, Blue Canyon Wind Farm, Carnegie Fiber, Farmers Bank, and Liberty Drug. Wildcats start with the basketball after the half.
And 6 seconds in, we'll get our first foul of the half. Stinson will pick up his second.
Inbound into Whittington. Tries to drive baseline, loses the handle. Jaron Thompson up top. Galvez over to Whittington. He'll drive, layup no good. Rebounded by Carson Thompson. 3-point by Mossman is good.
Johnson will bring it up. Over to Toller. Back to Johnson. Over to Toller. Back to Johnson. Drive baseline. Pick it up. Out to Banks. Back to Johnson. Tried to go low to Lockley. It's out of bounds.
Thompson to Whittington. Whittington over to Mossman for three. That one's good.
Andrew Mossman putting on a show in his high school debut as a freshman.
Carson Thompson with the rebound. Jaron Thompson brings it up for the Wildcats.
Tipped away. Johnson. Pull up off the glass, no good. Rebound put back by Banks, no good.
Mossman with the rebound. Jaron Thompson brings it into the front court. Mossman, long three, and that one's good. Andrew Mossman is over the 20-point mark with 5:47 left in the third quarter. We have a timeout called.
Wildcats came out strong at a halftime. Looks like the Wildcats are gonna pick up full court here on defense. Inbound to Toller. Back to Johnson. Ball tip taken by Carson Thompson.
Jaron Thompson puts it up, no good. Mossman gathers. Whittington for three. That one's no good. Mossman with another rebound. And he'll be fouled, sending him to the line for two.
Foul be on Lockley. That's going to be his third.
Mossman hits the first. And he'll hit the pair of them.
Toller. Trap. Tries to throw it off legs of Galvez.
Whittington gathers over to Carson Thompson. He'll be fouled.
And that'll be on Toller. It's going to be his third.
Jaron Thompson. Out to Whittington. Back over to Mossman. Up top to Jaron Thompson. Carson. To Whittington. To Thompson. Jaron. Offensive foul called on Carson Thompson. That'll be his second. First team foul of the quarter.
Ball tipped by Jaron Thompson.
Foul will be called on Whittington. That'll be his third. Brings in Santacoy.
Down to Toller. Back to Johnson.
Ball stolen away by Jaron Thompson. Ooh, pass to Mossman is just over him.
A little too high. Lockley, layup is good.
We're halfway point in the third quarter, and the Warriors score their first points of the quarter. Inside to Thompson, his shot is blocked. Timeout called by the Wildcats. We will take a short break with them. We would like to take a second to thank our sponsors, Blue Canyon Wind Farm, Carnegie Fiber, Farmers Bank, and Liberty Drug. Still Wildcat basketball. Inbound into Galvez. Kick out to Jaron Thompson. Out to Mossman for three. That one's in and out.
Johnson, he'll get caught with a carry on that.
Thompson brings it up for the Wildcats.
Tipped and stole by Lockley. Layup is good. Mossman off the mark, rebound by Galvez, and he'll get called for a travel. clean the court up a little bit here. Inbound to Johnson. Johnson will pull up for the long three. Short, no good. Rebound. Out to Toller for three. It's no good.
Ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by the Warriors. Santacoy over to Thompson, over to Jaron Thompson. Back to Santacoy. He'll drive. Shots up and no good. Galvez's putback is good.
Lockley. Ball tipped away by Mossman. Grabbed by Galvez.
Santacoy. Layup foul.
Lockley back to Johnson. Over to Toller. Baseline taken away by Santacoy.
Jaron Thompson to Mossman for three, no good.
Taken away by Carson Thompson.
Layup is up and in.
Long outlet to Lockley, down low to Toller. Shot's no good, but he will be fouled by Santacoy.
His first. Second team foul. Third team foul, sorry.
Send Toller to the line for two. First one's off the mark.
Bradley Whittington and Hudson Harrison check in. Sends Jaron Thompson and Galvez to the bench for a little breather.
Toller will hit the second.
Bradley Whittington kicks over to Harrison. Mossman tries to go inside, but ball's kicked. Mossman into Santacoy to Mossman for three, and that
one's fouled. Johnson in the lane.
I believe they'll get Mossman with that one. Yep.
They're counting the basket.
It'll be Mossman's second.
Johnson will go to the line to try to complete the three-point play.
No, they called that one on Thompson. Be his third.
Johnson will convert.
Santacoy driving. Layup's no good.
Johnson pull it back out over to Toller. Johnson in the lane, taken away by Harrison.
Whittington, layup, Valentin. Bradley Whittington, that is.
Johnson. Out Toller. Lockley for a long three, off the glass and in. It's the end of the third quarter. Score at the end of three, Carnegie Wildcats 52, the Indiahoma Warriors 31.
We would like to take a second to thank our sponsors, Blue Canyon Wind Farm, Carnegie Fiber, Farmers Bank, and Liberty Drug.
Warriors will get the ball to start the fourth. Toller on the wing, driving the lane, shot up and good.
Jaron Thompson brings the ball into the front court, over to Carson Thompson. Kick back out to his brother. He'll drive, jump shot, no good.
Rebound by Toller, outlet to Lockley, ball tipped.
Picked up by Whittington. Layup is up and in.
Toller over to Lockley. Back to Johnson. Pull up 15-footer, no good.
Rebound by Whittington. He loses the handle. Johnson puts it back. Jaron Thompson to Santacoy. Pull up, no good. Thompson ends up with it. Back over to Santacoy, down low to Harrison. Up, no good.
Lockley throws it away. Santacoy comes up with it.
To Jaron Thompson. Thought about the three. Harrison, no good.
Johnson. Bring it down. Toller. No baseline. Pull up, jump shot, no good.
Rebound by Santacoy. Whittington in the corner. Santacoy driving, his layup, no good.
Long outlet to Toller's layup is blocked by Jaron Thompson.
Santacoy in the corner for three. That
one. Stinson for three. Long, no good. Rebound by Johnson. And they'll get him with a travel.
Mossman checks back in. Sends Carson Thompson to the bench for a breather. Santacoy. Up top to Mossman. Over to Jaron Thompson. He'll take the long three. That one's off the mark. Santacoy with the rebound. He'll be fouled. First foul on either side for the quarter.
That'll be Johnson's third.
Send Santacoy to the line for two. He'll miss the first. Make the second.
No, they will not count it. They're saying he crossed the line. I believe he was trying to possibly go for a dunk, and he lost control.
And he'll be called for the foul.
And that's going to be his fourth.
And the Wildcats will take a timeout. We will take a break with them. 4:37 left in the fourth quarter. We would like to take a second to thank our sponsors, Blue Canyon Wind Farm, Carnegie Fiber, Farmers Bank, and Liberty Drug. Will be Wildcat basketball to start. Whittington inbounds to Jaron Thompson. Over to Santacoy. He'll drive. Layup no good.
Johnson. Down low to Lockley. Shot blocked by Harrison.
Long pass to Jaron Thompson. Kick out to Santacoy for three. No good.
Inbound to Toller, back to Lockley. Back to Toller. Back to Lockley. In the paint to Stinson, turnaround jump shot short, no good. Rebound by Harrison.
Jaron Thompson brings it up. Over to Santacoy. Driving. Layup good.
Ball tipped.
Mossman. Layup no good. And Harrison will pick up his fourth. Galvez checks in for Harrison.
Johnson, turnaround shot, no good. We have an injured cheerleader on the floor. I didn't see what happened, but kind of I think she may have slipped and hit her head. So we will have a timeout here.
And we will take one with them. We would like to take a second to thank our sponsors, Blue Canyon Wind Farm, Carnegie Fiber, Farmers Bank, and Liberty Drug. Will be Wildcat basketball after the stoppage in play. Jaron Thompson brings it up the court for the Wildcats, over to Santacoy, to Mossman, to Whittington. Back to Santacoy, to Mossman. Thompson on the left side. Down low to Galvez. Back to Galvez. Jump shot, no good.
Rebound by Johnson. He'll take the long three. Short, no good. Rebound by Whittington.
He'll take it the distance. Up and in.
Toller over to Johnson, over to Lockley, who will take the three. Short, no good.
Chalapal checks in for Mossman.
Johnson, lob to Lockley. Shot up and good.
Minute 40 left. Chalapal with the three, and that one's up and in.
Johnson's layup will be good.
Whittington driving, gives over to Galvez. Santacoy for three. That one's no good. Galvez's putback is up and in.
Johnson to Toller. Ball taken, tipped. Back to Johnson for three, no good. Gets his own rebound, shot up and good. 40 seconds left in the game. We'll have a timeout to get some subs in the game.
Turney, Whittington, Resendez, and Lucas all come into the game. Over to Chalapau, to Turney in the corner for three. That one's no good.
Stay here for the Wildcats.
That is
a loose ball picked up by Johnson. Go into the lane, shot up, no good. Put back by Lockley is good.
10 seconds left. Whittington over to Lucas. Turney, layup is up and in. The final score for your Carnegie Wildcat homecoming is your Wildcats 68, Indiahoma Warriors 47. Your leading scorers for the Wildcats are Jaron Thompson with 9, Santacoy with 13, Mossman with 26.
For the Warriors, you got Johnson leading the way with 21, then Lockley with 16, Toller with 4, Stinson with 3, and Burgess with 1.
39 of the 68 points scored by the Wildcats tonight were by the freshmen. We will see you right back